Hello friends, it's me, I'm back again, and today it's Earth Day, and I thought it would be fun to read our story outside. So I'm sitting on my porch, and the birds are singing, and it's a little bit chilly out here, but it's so nice because it's spring. Have you noticed? There are flowers, and new things are starting to grow. Today I thought we could talk a little bit about the magic of plants, and especially plants that give us fruits and vegetables. That's a really cool thing. And today I brought a fruit that I like. It is a lemon. Lemons are cool. And the outside is really tough and hard, but if you open it up, cut it open, you can see that there's juice on the inside. It's very sour. There's also something else inside of lemons that's inside a lot of fruits and vegetables. Do you know what this is right here? I'll hold one up so that you can see a little bit better. This is a lemon seed. And do you know what a seed can do? A seed, if we were to plant this in dirt and give it just the right amount of water and just the right amount of sun, this little seed could grow a lemon tree. And the lemon tree would grow and grow, and when it was old enough, it would get flowers on it. And then the flowers would turn into little baby lemons. And the little baby lemons would get bigger and bigger, and then one day you could pick one and cut it open, and inside would be lemon seeds. And you could plant a new little baby lemon tree. That's some of the cool things that plants can do. They can make their own little babies. Well, today I have a story about plants. It's not a lemon plant. This is a story called Little Yellow Pear Tomatoes. I don't know if you've ever tasted a little yellow pear tomato, but by the end of this story, you might want to. Little Yellow Pear Tomatoes by Demian Elaine Yume. Illustrated by Nicole Tamarin. And I will try to show you the pictures. Let's check the end papers and see if they give us any clues. Ah, you can see the little yellow pear tomatoes, and there's people in there, and there's places in there. There's a lot going on. Little Yellow Pear Tomatoes by Demian Elaine Yume. Illustrated by Nicole Tamarin. I love little yellow pear tomatoes. They are not red or round like other tomatoes. They are yellow and pear-shaped, and they come out of our garden. Do you have a garden? They are so small, and they are so big. Not because of their size, but because of what's inside. A lot of not a tomato things are in these little yellow pear tomatoes. Daddy plants them for me. He tills the soil and puts up stakes for them to lean against. Without him, they would not be in our garden. My daddy is in these little yellow pear tomatoes. Mommy pulls the weeds. She makes room for all the young plants to grow. Without her, the weeds would cover them up. My mommy is in these little yellow pear tomatoes. And do you see her mom is carefully removing the weeds so that the tomatoes can get all the sun and water that they need. Ooh, ladybugs and earthworms live in our garden. They keep away pests and dig tunnels in the ground. You see their tunnels? Without ladybugs and earthworms, the leaves on our plants would get eaten and their roots couldn't breathe. Ladybugs and earthworms are in these little yellow pear tomatoes. Clouds water our garden with rain. Lakes and rivers give their water to the sky to make into clouds. Without fresh water, our plants could not live. Clouds and lakes and rivers and sky are in these little yellow pear tomatoes. I love this picture. Look at that beautiful sun. The sun gives its energy to each leaf, making it strong and green. The leaves turn this energy into life for the whole plant. Without the sun, our plants would wither and die. The sun is in these little yellow pear tomatoes. The sun is a star, and everything needed to make a planet is found in the hearts of stars. Without them, there would be no earth or skies or rivers, no daddies to till the rich dark soil, no tomato seeds. Stars are in these little yellow pear tomatoes. And if you look up in the sky, she is seeing the shape of tomato in the stars. Look at everything that she is seeing in these tomatoes, everything that's connected to making a tomato. All these not a tomato things, my daddy, my mommy, bugs and worms, clouds and sky, lakes and rivers, the sun and the stars are part of the tomato. And if you take away any one, then the little yellow pear tomatoes in my garden could not be. With so much in them, you would think these tomatoes would be huge. She's imagining how big they could be, but they aren't. I can carry 4 or 5 in my hand and pop them into my mouth one by one. I am in these little yellow pear tomatoes too, because if I didn't love eating them so much, my daddy wouldn't plant them. She's getting a ride in a wheelbarrow. Have you ever done that? That's fun. Each little yellow pear tomato has the entire earth and all of heaven in it, just like me. We are part of the earth, and the earth is part of us. I love little yellow pear tomatoes. And there she is taking a little nap in the garden by her tomatoes. And there's a great big snail right by her foot. Do you see that with its curly swirly shell? And that is the end of this story about the little yellow pear tomatoes. Well, the next time you eat a fruit or vegetable, be sure and look inside and check out those seeds. Who knows, maybe you can save them and plant your own baby plants, and then you can grow a little garden too. Happy Earth Day. I'll be back again with another story really soon.